right here, sir.
You already know what it is, man. It's the time, it's the time, it's the time. Welcome. It is I, the toughest of all things tough, Tostino. Please make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe before we get into what's going on today. I know y'all hear what's going on in the back because they are already in motion, all right? This is day 3 of Young Dolph murder trial. Salute to the Republic.
M-A''HAJJ.
I couldn't miss this, man. This is my morning routine.
Capital A-B-D-U-L hyphen capital B-A-A capital Q-E-E.
The hell is that?
Let me first apologize for you having to be here because I'm gonna take responsibility for it. Okay, you are an extra witness to clear up a mistake from yesterday.
So this is an extra witness.
How are you employed?
I'm employed with the Memphis Police Department.
That nigga look like Ashley Larry, low key.
26 years.
2021, where were you assigned?
I was assigned to the homicide unit.
Did you have occasion to work on the case having to do with the murder of Adolph Thornton Jr., the rapper known as Dolph?
Yes, sir.
Rest in peace to Dolph, man.
In particular, on November the 24th, and then on November the 26th of 2021, did you have occasion to go to the Crosstown building?
Yes, sir.
For what purpose?
We were attempting to see if there was video footage in connection with this investigation.
Did you speak with security there?
Yes.
Were you allowed to view video there?
Yes, sir.
Kamala supports taxpayer-funded sex changes for prisoners.
Surgery.
Accurate surveillance footage from the building?
Yes, sir.
From November the 16th and November the 17th?
Yes, sir.
I don't even know if I want to vote in this election, bro. This shit is
one camera angle
a
or
shit
many
show, bro.
camera angles?
Many camera angles.
In fact, November the 26th, I'm looking at your supplement. You actually created a timeline of the various events that you witnessed on the surveillance tape. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
With the hour and the minute, and then what you observed.
Yes, sir.
For instance, at 2:41, the surveillance video shows a male wearing a black cap with a Bass Pro logo. You made that sort of timeline. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
That accounted for, or did it account for the comings and goings of a suspect?
That nigga Ty is mad
that I sort of
fat.
just described with the Bass Pro hat.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my son Ty
Those videos that you
so
viewed
wide like
and
that,
you
Jay.
obtained, did they have timestamps on them?
Yes, sir.
So when you watched the videos, you could see what time it was, and you
I
could
don't
see the
think I
time
like that
going
time.
as you watched it.
Yes, sir.
Those accurate timestamps?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did I explain to you
Judge, I
earlier?
don't object to the answer about accuracy. Let's see, lay a foundation as to how he can know that.
Salute to 337 the kid
Did you review
for
the
that
footage
super
with
chat. He said
the security officers?
Yes,
that
sir.
Kamala Harris
And
commercial
when
just
you
messed me
reviewed
up.
that
Me
security
too, bro.
footage, were you
too.
invited back
Like,
to
bro,
see where they had
bro.
this footage and where they kept it and
It's a
everything?
clown
Yes,
show,
sir.
bro.
And did you observe the time on the video that you were, when you were back there, to be the true time of the security cameras?
Yes, sir.
Did I explain to you before you got on the stand how those videos were played to the jury?
Yes, sir.
Did I explain to you that each sort of event, let's say it's the man in the Bass Pro hat leaving the building at 2:40 a.m., okay, was shown as a reel, which would mean
You want to know what?
the
I'm
individual,
concerned
for
that
instance,
we
walks
haven't heard the
elevator
defense
into the
yet, bro.
elevator camera. And then
What is the
guy in
defense?
elevator would switch to the inside the elevator camera.
Is today the
And when he
defense's
got to the
turn?
lobby,
I would like to hear the
switch
defense,
the lobby
bro,
camera.
because
When
the
he got to
prosecution is tearing this nigga
parking
up, bro.
area,
I ain't gonna
switch
lie,
the
man. It's
parking.
looking like it's going to be the big
Yes,
D
sir.
penalty. Pause. Jay.
When you obtain the videos, though,
The LeBron
you got
James
videos of
penalty
each
is
separate
coming
camera.
for this
Is
guy.
that
Jay.
right?
Yes, sir.
Did I explain to you that when you make a reel of the cameras, that the timestamps disappear and aren't part of the reel?
Yes, sir.
And did I tell you that to make up for that, a black screen was inserted in front of each of the events on the reel that had a date and time of what we were looking at?
Yes, sir.
Did I tell you that of the various events, that black screen was correct for all but one?
Yes, sir.
And I tell you there was a mistake with regard to one of those
This nigga
reels.
is crazy.
Yes, sir.
And
What mistake?
I
was
want to
made,
take
Champ?
responsibility, for that.
How you make a
I want
mistake
to
in
show
the case?
you and ask you if you
where
recognize these
this
to
nigga
be
is finished.
the
Ray-Ban
original
salute, you know the
videos not
vibes. We
made
here,
into a
champ.
reel
We here.
that you obtained from Crosstown
We here.
with regard to the suspect leaving directly before Dolph's homicide. Okay?
Okay.
I don't know if you
Yo,
can see.
I would never want to be in court and
can
them
you see
niggas
through
is
the
playing
plastic to
actual
the
footage
green
of me
writing
being a
up top?
dickhead
Yes, sir.
before and
What is
after
that
said
green writing
events.
up top?
I ain't gonna
The
lie.
green writing up top says.
I couldn't do it. I'd be like, bro, you know what?
W8 elevator.
Go ahead, bro.
And it gives
Y'all niggas win.
I'm looking at a date of 11/17/21 with a time of 10:49 and 26 seconds, 28 seconds right now, a.m. Central Standard Time.
Salute. Top
You
of
can
the
stop it
morning.
just for
Quentin
1
Lewis,
second.
you know the vibes we here, man.
That's
Same bad time,
10:49
same bad
a.m.
place. I got other shit to talk about too, man. I got a couple other
Did
things
I
to talk
tell
about.
you
I'll
that
probably do
the
so
black
tonight.
screen that we had
It'll be
seen
late, but I'll
previously
probably do so tonight.
said 11:49 or 11:41 was off an hour.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did I tell you that was a mistake?
Yes, sir.
And we'll take ownership of that mistake. Is this the true timestamp?
That's not us, it's them. It's them, because the comments
Yes,
are still
sir.
going. All right. That's not us, it's them. Remember that. What I just did? Salute. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed on your way in. Let's get it. We here.
Judgment, we approached briefly.
It's day 3, man. It's day 3. It looks like they are weaving the web of the death penalty onto. Yo, Justin Johnson, bro, what have you done, champ? What have you done? Is the CMG Rico coming next, man? I don't know. They keep saying Big JOOK name. It's looking kind of crazy, champ. Do y'all think the police is going to start looking at Yo Gotti? What about JOOK's death trial? Who got locked up for that? Next time on Dragon Ball Z, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Next time on Dragon Ball Z, I guess, yo. Shit is crazy. Yo. Shit is disgusting. I think they watching the video that we can't watch. I think they watching the video of Dolph being executed, champ. And we can't watch those videos here on YouTube. We cannot watch those videos here on YouTube.
So we're watching the entire video, not spliced into a reel. So we'll go on for another 20 seconds.
They did all this for 800 cash. Bro.
And the timestamp now is 10:51.
That's my light bill.
a.m.
That's my internet bill.
We'll get
And
to
my
the next camera.
and my insurance. Oh my soul, that's not even rent. Like, bro, these niggas is really.
You see the timestamp on this one?
Yes, sir.
10:50 a.m.
Yes, sir.
The number one leading, I say the number 2 leading reason for niggas to be in jail, Brokeness. I'm not gonna lie. Brokeness. Brokeness is the #1 reason why niggas go to jail. I'm not gonna lie. It is. It is, champ. It is. It is. It is. It has to be, bro. It has to be, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It does have to be that. Niggas be broke making terrible decisions. How you long time no see. What up, what up, what up? Who that call? Salute, champ. Did it accomplish shit? Well, they accomplished the goal. They took Dolph up out of here, champ. They got him up out of here quick. They got Dolph up out of here quick, bro. Facts, you ain't doing nothing serious with $800 in this economy, bro. If I only have $800, I feel like I'm still broke. I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like I'm still broke. If I don't have at least 1,000 and better in my account, I feel like I'm still broke. And even that's still broke. But once I pay my bills, that shit is gone. Long gone. I'm gonna need extra bread. You know what I'm saying? This nigga look like he came with hors d'oeuvres. Like, this nigga got an hors d'oeuvre man jacket on, suit on, like a butler suit on. Like, my son came with a plate of mimosas. What are you talking about? What time is it? Almost 11. It's mimosa time.
47 seconds.
This is mimosa time.
51:50.
You rang. Yeah, man. You rang. What are you talking about? Yeah, take that. What's up? They gotta vacuum the walls in this courtroom, bro. On my soul. They gotta take a mini vacuum out and vacuum the walls. On my soul. Furry ass courtroom. Jesus Christ.
10:52.
Yes, sir. Another question too that I have: are they gonna call in Shorty from Nikita's? Are they gonna call in Shorty that was serving Dolph the cookies? Are they gonna call in young Dolph brother? This is what I'm waiting for. Are they gonna call in young Dolph brother? Oh my soul, it's gonna be crazy if they do that. It's gonna hit different if they do that. Would you like some Grey Poupon? Oh my soul, what's up with my son? Boston Bean on my soul. Yo, my son Dome is freshly laminated on my soul. Got the freshly laminated dome on my soul. What's up with this nigga? Fat ass tie. What they thought was gonna happen, not paying them the money they offered. Who is they? Who is they? Are you thinking the same thing that I'm thinking? Are you thinking the same thing that I'm thinking? Because who the fuck is they? I'll tell you who they is, champ. Yeah. They're going to tell you who they is. And this leads to what I was saying yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Say, your dome is shining on my soul. Yo, son.
There's gonna be some changes.
That's something that you can't wipe off on my soul. On my soul. That shit shining from the inside. But that leads to my question that I had from yesterday, right? It leads to my question I have from yesterday. Do y'all believe that Yo Gotti took his own brother out to prevent the Rico? All right? Do y'all believe Yo Gotti took his own brother out to stop the Rico? Because he knew niggas was getting locked up for that Dolph shit. He knew. So did he take his own brother out to prevent the Rico? Because how they going to tie the Rico to him now? How they going to tie all this bloodshed to him now, bro? Being that Big Juke has passed away. How are they going to do that? I guess we'll find out next time on Dragon Ball Z, or this time. You heard?
Off camera at 10:56.
You heard? Yep, Yo Gotti underground somewhere. That nigga better be in Bali. That nigga out there with Uncle Rush. That nigga out there with Uncle Rush on my soul. Fuck is he talking about? Nigga Bali. Bro, what are they watching, bro? Like, come on, man. Like, what's up? You got my son Ashley Larry. In a butler
Even though we've seen
costume.
those videos before, spliced together.
Bro,
as a
is that
reel.
not a butler
Since
costume,
these
bro?
have the
Am I
true time
tweaking?
and the true time stamp on it, not
Am
the
I tweaking?
error,
Y'all niggas let
I
me
would
know
like
in the
to
chat.
introduce
Am I
these
wilding?
evidence
Is that not a
under
butler
that
costume,
State's
bro?
Exhibit 5 that we're keeping
That's an
open for visual
unsanctioned
evidence.
top, bro. Like, that's definitely a costume top. I got one of them shits in the closet, my nigga. Real talk.
A little confused as to how you're going to keep them separate. Tell me how you're going to keep them separate.
My son don't
How
got
they
no
be
kerchief or
locked.
nothing, bro. You can tell.
They're
They
gonna be
use
labeled.
CMG money to buy the
And
lawyer.
they're gonna
That
be
paper
labeled.
trail
So
will
for
pop
instance,
up.
on these they're
Ooh,
labeled.
you're right.
Timestamp
That
included
Carlton
correct
Banks.
time.
That Jeffrey
But if
Jeffrey
we need
Banks.
to
I
also
forgot what son
assign
last
A,
name
B,
was.
C,
We're just gonna
D,
call him Jeffrey
And,
Banks, bro.
does that not need to coincide with the incorrect one? Or no? I'm just asking.
Why would you let like?
Does that make sense?
When you say
Why would you
coincide,
let these
mean,
people
because
take
we
you
may
to jail
There-
knowing
there's
that you
been
did
a,
what you did, bro? And you gonna talk
one
about
shown
I'm not guilty.
yesterday with the wrong time.
Yeah, bro,
That's
you going to
what
jail.
we're
I ain't gonna lie.
saying.
You
Right?
yeah.
So
He's a
how are we gonna
distinguished
know
gentleman.
what
On my soul.
this video coincides
I'm surprised he
with
didn't start
the ones
talking with
that
an
were
English
shown?
accent when he
They
sat
have,
on
they
that
have the
stand.
time, they have the date and the time, and we know what happened is the real time is 10:50-ish.
Ish. Yep, 50,000 for a lawyer. Now, where did y'all see that at, man? Hold on, bro. This nigga Morris Chestnut is diabolical. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Hold on, champ. Now, we never gonna use my precise location. Hold on. This is it?
Dollars to represent you. Did he not?
I don't know exactly how much you get. I don't know. I
Okay.
can't say.
All right. And you knew that, just we're all clear here, that money came from CMG, right?
Yeah, I don't know exactly who, but yeah.
All right. So you talked today, you got paid for what you just testified to, didn't you?
After I was locked up,
You got paid,
my
right?
lawyer was paid. Lawyer,
You got $50,000 to pay a lawyer, right?
I didn't get it in my hand. Correct. I don't know how much it was, but correct. My lawyer got paid.
Okay. And there's no question that that money was for services rendered. Killing Dolph.
Basically.
You took it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did your conscience bother you?
Get my,
Your conscience.
after I came to my senses, yeah.
Did you say, I can't have that money. I can't use that money because you still got a lawyer here.
Nah, I ain't say that. I ain't say
You took
that.
the money.
Yeah, I took the money. I got
Wow.
Your conscience wasn't bothering you that bad, right? You said your conscience started bothering you, but not bad enough
Wow.
not to take the money for the job you did.
Wow.
Well, I had already did it, so might as well. You know, I got a conscience still after I came to my senses.
I can't
Right.
steal.
Okay.
I got a conscience still. I hate the way nigga. Yo, bro, I got a conscience still. Bro, what you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, bro? Yo, what's up with these guys, bro? Yo, bro, what's up with these guys, bro? Yo, bro, these guys is, yo, bro. Look at this nigga right here, bro. What's up with these people, bro? Yo, bro, this shit be killing me, bro. Like, bro, what are you talking? Yo, what you talking to Shorty for, bro? This is Roseanne, bro. Why you chatting to Roseanne? The Roro show. Look, nah, yo, everything he said is true. I'm fucked up. I know I'm going to jail and I'm getting the death penalty. She like, yo, chill, relax. Nah, I'm about to run for it. Nigga
Correct me
said,
if I'm wrong.
I'm about to
We've
run
watched
for
sort of one event that
Oh,
you
what?
viewed on the Crosstown video. Is that correct?
Yes.
And we
Yo.
watched the original video.
How
with
crazy
the
is it that
timestamp.
CMG paid for
And the times that we saw
for one of the
were
niggas' lawyers, bro?
10:49
How crazy?
to
Why would they do that?
10:56.
Would they figure that he wasn't going to tell? Yo, look, hold on, wait, man. I'll pause this, man. Did niggas feel like by paying the lawyers for one of the killers, for one of the alleged dudes, that they was not going to tell? Did you think by paying the lawyer $50,000, which that's probably not even enough? That's probably enough to start, but that probably ain't enough to cover a whole trial. That they wasn't going to, or that one of them wasn't going to tell? Why would you put yourself? CMG Rico.
Approximately an hour and a half before the shooting.
CMG Rico. I'm telling you,
You
bro.
also watched other video, correct?
Yes, sir.
An earlier video from around 2:40 that morning when the suspect.
Yo, look at it.
left the
And this
cross
nigga got on
town.
sneakers?
Correct?
Nah, bro, what's up with this
And you
nigga?
also watched a video.
He's
from
diabolical.
around
From the waist
4:48
down, my son
with the
is. Matter of fact,
Mercedes arriving
the whole
at,
aesthetic is
Crosstown
diabolical. I ain't
Complex.
gonna lie.
Yes, sir.
Yo! My son was ready to serve hors d'oeuvres or
You also watched a
serve
video
niggas 3-point shots on the
from
court,
later
champ.
that
I'm saying
evening
like you can do
around
either or right now.
7:52 p.m. Of the suspect returning to Crosstown. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And then a video around.
Yeah, they did, but what it really was just to find out what's in the case about Gotti and his brother. Once he found out, he
of the
dropped,
suspect
straight
with
drop.
luggage leaving the Crosstown Concourse. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And as you
Bro,
watch these
to be
videos,
honest,
you also create a
it don't even
timeline
matter
of
why.
these events.
Yes, sir.
And did
It don't
you do
even matter
that
why,
back
because
when you
once the
originally
niggas start
watched the
telling
videos
that it was a hit out from
11:24 and
CMG,
11:26 of 2000.
the why you pay the lawyer don't even matter. Tar Charlotte, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, champ. You like a new viewer, salute to you, champ. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. They didn't want to pay him all the bread for the job, but dumb enough to go all out for a lawyer. That's what I'm saying. That's just my, like, it don't really matter why. With no socks, nasty work. That nigga, man. Salute to Haiti, though. You heard? Salute to Haiti. You heard? Avery, salute. You know the vibes. Like, yo, it don't even matter why, bro. Like, bro, you paid the nigga lawyer, bro. What's going on, champ? Shit is yo, bro. CMG niggas is not the smartest niggas. And that's why I can see Yo Gotti taking his own brother out, bro. You just doing mad dumb shit, bro. Like you just like you paying for hits on niggas and you paying for niggas lawyers and all this other shit. Like, bro, what's going on, bro? What's going on, bro? I don't approve of this. You know what I'm saying? Jordans with no socks on is crazy. He ain't have socks on? Hopefully he got the no-show socks. Hopefully he got the no-show socks. Hopefully. Hopefully he got the diabolical ankle socks on, champ. Oh, this nigga's diabolical sitting me like that. Yo, yeah, this nigga look just like Ashley Larry, bro. That shit is insane. And them shoes look like, they look like church shoes on the top, but they got a running man sole on my, yo. My son got the half and half shoe sneakers, man. You got the half and half shoe sneakers, bro. So you just got, they both got hit during the hit too, right? Yes, they did. They both got hit during the hit. That's absolutely right. Young Dolph's brother came out the store and started blazing glory at them. And one of them got hit a couple of times, and the other one, I believe, got hit once. I believe Justin Johnson only got hit once.
With the video with the timestamp.
Before they were ever put into reels or whatever.
Yes, sir.
Courtroom looked like a old church on my soul. On my soul. We had wild jokes on the courtroom yesterday. That ass. Real talk, bro. That's a 70
Morning, Lieutenant.
a 70s
Morning, sir.
porno courtroom.
Doing all right today?
Well, and you?
Doing well, doing well. So I've just got a few questions for you. Appreciate you being here.
Yes, sir.
Is this a defense?
So you were asked some questions about obtaining the crosstown videos, and I think you said that you went on November 24th to try to obtain
Is this a
video from
defense?
crosstown, and the 26th.
Yes, sir.
Why all these niggas look the same, bro? Like all the
Did you
lawyers
go twice
really,
because you weren't able to get them the first time and had to go back, or were you able to get some the first time and some the second time?
We were not able to get
Those are
anything
Jordan's people
initially,
buy at the liquor store, on my
because they had
soul.
to have a technician to actually retrieve the video. What we did, we went in and reviewed, and I say we, I'm talking about my partner, Sergeant West and I. We went in and we reviewed within a certain time frame, which was from, I think we reviewed from 2:30 to about 11 o'clock was our time frame of review. And we went and reviewed those time frames and had bookmarks done.
Okay.
Once the bookmarks was done of videos from each section or part of camera view at Crosstown Concourse, then their technician came in later and downloaded those bookmarks for us.
Fair to say that the system that you're watching these videos is a
Trying to
computer
take this
system?
Poppy, you know
Yes,
the
sir.
vibes we here. Salute to
Not like
Virginia.
old school VCRs, tapes running, you know, a wall or anything, right?
On my soul.
Okay.
Salute to VA.
And I'm sure in your long
Cuz, what y'all doing, bro? It's loud ass shit, bro. So yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting to hear what the defense has to say. I'm waiting to see. This is the three things that I'm waiting for. I'm waiting to see if they're gonna call up somebody that was the person that worked in the cookie store. All right, I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting to see if they call young Dolph's brother to come testify. That's gonna be real crazy. All right. And the last thing that I'm looking for is what the defense got to say. How they gonna get Justin Johnson off of these charges? Those are the three things that I'm looking for today.
November 17th.
I think this is the defense right here.
Or November 16th when these concourse videos were actually being
I believe.
recorded, correct?
No, we were not.
You're going back and reviewing an archived video format of those, correct?
I'm sorry, ma'am. Yes. Yes.
What is wrong with this nigga,
And
bro?
truth be told,
I'm fucking laughing at
you can't, whether it was the live view was accurate, right? You can't say whether it was accurate on the 17th, right? Because all you did was look on the 24th and go, my watch says it's 2 p.m. on the 24th. I'm making up that time just as an example. And the live view shows it as 2 p.m. on the 24th. Therefore, this must be accurate. That's right.
Yes, we use a live view to check and see if the cameras were accurate during that time before we did the bookmarks.
But that test alone doesn't tell you whether or not it's accurate on November 17th and November 16th. You would have to agree with me, right?
Yes.
So you can't say that these timestamps are accurate
Are you
as to what
serious?
occurred on November 16th or 17th.
Nah,
Right? Because you
I'm
don't
not
know
paying
if the system
$50,000 for a nigga to go into court and
was
say, "Oh, but
rebooted, malfunctioned.
it could have been the
something
wrong
happened.
time, right?" Like, bro, what the
You
fuck
can't
you
speak
talking
to any
about,
of
bro?
that.
I cannot tell you if anything happened to that system. I can only tell you that when we did our initial view, as far as live view is concerned, we compared, and that's been our best practice to do each and every time we download video to make sure that there is no differentiation between hour, minutes, sometimes, because sometimes it can be a 30-minute time loop or an hour time loop. That's why we do the live view best practice before we begin that review.
Right, and that's something, because especially on a system like this, that's something that, you know,
Do you hear this nigga,
computer
bro?
technician would have to tell you, right? Someone familiar with the system that audits the system or works on the system or at least is qualified and knows the system.
To
Correct?
let us know if there was a time loop or there was an inaccuracy. Yes.
All right, and you didn't have that. You didn't have that information.
Well, we had the computer technician with us at the time because he was the one that had to download all the footage that we had bookmarked. So yes, there was someone there to let us know that this is the time.
Right, but other than saying we booked, because you said you bookmarked it, other than saying we've bookmarked these times, did you ever say, was there any issue with the system? Do we know these times to be accurate?
That was never a question answered.
All right, you just based that on the lifetime.
Yes.
All right.
His ability to tell us that we were.
Yo,
in
bro,
lifetime,
this is
we
defense?
accurate when the time
Nah,
we
he's
started
cooked.
preparation of bookmarking.
He's cooked.
Perfect.
Nah.
All right. Thank you so
He's
much.
cooked, bro.
Oh,
He's
what's
cooked.
that?
He's cooked, bro. He's cooked, bro. If your defense is trying to just be like, oh, well, the time may be inaccurate on the videos before and after the event took place, is crazy.
Thank you.
It don't matter if that shit was a half hour before, a half hour after. It's still that nigga in the same clothes. He had the same clothes on. You see how that nigga got off? Nah, hold on, bro. Did y'all niggas see how he got up off the stage just now? Nah, chill.
The system,
Hold on,
or
Chad.
at least disqualified and knows the system.
Hold on, Chad.
To let us know when they had to.
Hold on, champ. You see how this nigga got up just now, champ? Yeah. Yo! Y'all make sure y'all hit that super chat too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, sir.
I could almost cash out, man. You know what I'm saying? Put me over the top, champ. Listen. This nigga about to go grab his hors d'oeuvres. You know what I'm saying? He's about to walk around the courtroom.
Michael Gardner.
Wild hors d'oeuvres. Pig in a blanket. Anyone? Deviled egg? Anyone? Yo, nigga, yo. Who's the next witness, bro? Who's the next witness?
Special agent with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation.
Oh shit, this nigga FBI right here, champ. It's the feds.
With MPD before that, is that correct?
Yes, sir. I retired in June after 20 years.
20 years MPD, and now you're at TBI.
Yes, sir.
Nigga FBI, nigga.
At some point during your service at MPD, did you become involved in digital forensics?
Yes, sir. In 2018, I was assigned to the organized crime unit, and some digital evidence came in, and they needed a computer guy to look at it, and that's when I started in digital forensics, which became full-time in July of 2020.
It's about 6 or 7 years ago you got your start in this.
Yes, sir.
And then full-time at MPD, what does a digital forensics person do?
We extracted evidence from mobile devices, GPS monitors, car infotainment centers, and reported those findings out to the investigators working the cases, sir.
Did you receive and have you received special training to do that sort of job?
Yes, sir. In both digital forensics and cellular technologies. Started with cellular technologies in 2012 and got my first certifications in 2014 with a PATC Tech. And then in 2015, I started working with the electronic surveillance and communication intercepts, and I got certified on PLX through a company called Pinlink, and did a lot of call detail record analysis with PLX.
My bad.
And then working digital forensics, we like to try and marry the cellular technologies from the cell phone carriers with the device itself. So then I started working with applications like CellHawk and of course forensic applications like Celebrite and Magnet that would pull the data from the device and look at the CDRs and just put those together for a complete picture of like a digital footprint.
Oh, they got his digital footprint. They got his digital feet,
Yes, sir.
champ.
Technology changes quite often.
Now they about to tell a nigga that he was at the scene of the crime from the satellites, champ.
And about every 2 months, I continue in education with sometimes 1 hour blocks, but often 3 hour blocks of instructions on just the evolving technologies. And that's
Why
both
would you
through
fight this
Pinlink
case?
with their systems.
Why
and
would you fight this
individual
case,
from
bruh?
PATC Tech.
I'm going to have you explain what some of this is, but before you testified, you handed me a list, I guess, of your training hours on various digital forensic things.
So they just letting everybody know that this nigga know what he doing, bro. And so then they about to present.
And
Now they about to present
that is actual
his shit.
training that's not You also do your job too, right?
Yes, sir. That is outside the scope of my work. Yes, sir.
With regard to what we're going to be talking about here is cell phones, and you mentioned it already, call detail records.
Oh, they got call records. Oh,
Quickly, I know that you have a presentation that helps explain the technology.
About to
If
violate
you could
this
just sort of quickly tell me what you mean by call detail records, if you would.
So when you sign up for service through a cell company, you've got an account with that company, and they can monitor the usage of that account and that reporting out that we receive.
yo, bro, if
Call
y'all
detail
gonna go
records.
do
It's just the
crime,
records of your calls, incoming, outgoing,
don't
text
bring
messages,
your phone.
data
If you
usage,
trying to talk to
and
niggas about
they break it
crime,
down so that
don't
you
use
can
your
bill
phone,
properly,
champ.
and they can make a little bit of money, and you get real good service.
Do some of these call detail records have tower information on it?
Yes, sir.
This what,
And what do
they
I mean by
gonna tell
tower information? What am I trying to say when I say tower information?
So the cell tower is what we're talking about here. Your cell phone uses radio waves,
Triple low screen
much like a
switch, yeah.
walkie-talkie or a can and 2 strings when you were little. But
Yo,
it's
he's
a wireless
cooked.
communication from that device to a tower.
They gonna
that
tell
then
him that he was at the
relays
scene
that
of the crime
communication
because
to
he had a
whether
cell
you
phone
called
on.
another cell
On my
phone or a
soul.
landline or another country. And those communications are logged with the company.
Not only were you on tape, on
Someone
camera,
like you,
not only did
do
the
y'all
person
have
that you was
access
with
to
tell on you,
where
like,
these
oh yeah,
towers
that's
are?
us.
Yes, sir.
Now they about to prove
the
even
cell site
further
database I get through the FBI.
by bringing the cell
website
records in.
that
This is how a lot of niggas get caught as
They
well, bro.
verify me as a
Them
law
goddamn
enforcement officer.
cell
And
records, man.
The,
Cell phones, man.
when Sprint bought, I'm sorry, when AT&T bought Sprint, they merged their towers. They turned some of the towers off. So every time you look at a case, you want to look at the towers during that time frame, because the towers are always changing. And I get that list of towers.
Urban
and
Ledge,
the list of
salute.
changes from the FBI website called Indicat.
And so in your job, or sometimes you ask, or are you sometimes asked to look at call detail records that have tower information and attempt to determine approximate
No win at all,
areas
no chance
that
at all,
particular
bro. He's
device
cooked.
could be located in a certain time.
He's
sir.
defeated, champ.
And
Them cell
are you
records is
able
going to
do
hurt
that?
him. To me, he was
If the
already
data's
cooked
there,
2 days
absolutely,
ago.
yes, sir.
I'm not gonna lie.
And have you done that one time, or have you done that? all
Now they
time?
just sauteing them.
I've done that almost 1,000 times.
Almost on a day-to-day basis at NPD,
Yes, sir. Daily.
and part of your job now at TBI.
Yes, sir.
Was a lot of that training, those hours, spent on that sort of concept or that, that practice?
Over a third of those hours are in cellular technology. Yes, sir.
Have you had occasion in the courts of Shelby County to testify as an expert on these call detail records, emphasis on location, before?
Yes, sir, I have.
One time or multiple times?
Fried to a fricassee is
State court
crazy.
and federal court?
Federal court was digital forensics, not cellular technology.
My son in the back,
But digital
wild,
forensics,
greasy.
would that include extractions from cell phones?
Put themselves
sir.
in a
And what is an
lose-lose
extraction from a
situation.
cell phone?
This is, we take the device and
Hey,
if we are
niggas
able
is
with
not
our
still,
software
bro.
and
Like, yo, bro,
technologies,
listen,
we make
man.
a
A lot of us
copy,
is not smart
if
enough to
possible,
commit crime,
of
bro.
everything that's on that device.
This is just facts.
We take a copy.
A lot of
that,
us is not smart
make a
enough,
copy,
bro.
and then we
That's really
analyze
all
that
it is.
copy of what we pulled from the phone.
And to do that, do you have to be trained in the various programs and everything that extract information?
Yes, sir.
And trained how to look at it?
Yes, sir.
And have you received that training and those certifications?
I have. That's some of the other hours in there. Received training from both the vendors of the softwares that we use, things like Magnet and Celebrite, Gray Shift, and then non-vendor training through IASIS and the NCFI in Hoover, Alabama through the Secret Service.
Your Honor, I would tender this witness, Mr. Gardner, as an expert in call detail analysis, emphasis on location, and digital forensics.
No objection.
They put the wrong fucking thumbnail up for me.
I'm not saying I got it right? Call detail records, emphasis in this case on location, and digital forensics.
Trying to change the goddamn whatchamacallit.
So I qualify this witness, Mr. Garner, as an expert in the area of call detail records with an emphasis in location and digital, what was that last word?
Digital forensics.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Digital
I'm
forensics.
struggling with the technology over here. I see y'all speak.
Look, nigga, you getting too happy, nigga. You getting too happy. You about to put niggas in jail, bro. Wild happy. Digital forensics. Nigga,
Sir,
yeah,
have you
relax.
prepared a report
Relax,
with regard to
Humble
this
yourself,
case?
nigga. Be easy, nigga.
Let me pass you this.
Here comes the
Just verify
evidence.
this is your report.
Here comes the evidence.
Yes, sir.
All right. I guess we should go ahead and mark that as state sentence number 2.
No objection.
Eric, big man, salute. You know the vibes. We here, man. We here.
You know how many pages?
76.
All right, it's a 76 page document.
Is it 76 minus 3 or is it 76?
76 minus 3 is 73.
73 page document. It's entitled Tennessee Bureau of Investigation Cybercrime and Digital Evidence Report prepared by Special Agent Michael Gardner. We'll mark this as a collective exhibit number 64.
We could return that to the witness. And if we can publish this as I ask Agent Gardner questions.
They about to cook this nigga even further, bro.
We managed to get it on the computer up here, so we're ahead of the game. I just say the title page with regard to this case, is that right?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me skip to the next.
Yes, evidence. Evidence. Evidence.
You can go ahead.
Damn, the presentation.
So during the presentation, I just do want to show these slides.
Yo, they about to cook this
me
nigga.
just mapping out where a cell tower location is and the antenna. I kind of want to teach you about what I'm talking about here.
Oh, here this nigga go. Overzealous.
Cellular technology,
He's
how it
overzealous.
works. 'Cause,
I don't want to just show you
people think you hit send on
what
the
I'm talking
phone,
about. I want
it
to
goes to
teach you
satellite
guys
and then comes down.
what I'm
So they
talking
do have
about here.
satellite phones,
Like,
but
bro,
that's not what we're
what's
talking
this
about
nigga?
here today. And then we're going to go over the requested
Yo.
information of me.
Would a nigga pull out a presentation
My analysis.
at your
And,
fucking
the matching
trial,
of
nigga,
those
you're going
records.
down, Chip. I ain't gonna hold you. If a nigga pull out a goddamn presentation
And here
at your
this-
trial,
kind of go over the cellular
you're going down. I ain't gonna lie. You are going down. I'm not gonna lie.
So that is a cell tower. Cell
He's
site
teaching them
location,
niggas.
Base transceiver station. What we really are interested in.
Right on set.
Nah,
Just
chill.
over 83 days.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Antenna.
Let him cook.
You could
Yeah.
see as many as 9 facing one direction. It all depends on the topographical area.
This nigga work for
and the
Verizon, chill.
population of that area. The more cell phones, the more coverage you need, the more antennas the better service that they can be provided for you. So they want to keep you as their customer. So, and then the next slide. So when I talked about
Yo, this nigga really teaching a course right now. He's cooked.
How does that work?
He's cooked, bro. What the hell?
Is calling another device on the same tower.
What?
all these radio waves actually touch copper. It's like our phones in our house when we're used to wired phones. That actually touches copper. It goes from the phone to the tower to the base station controller, and all that's doing is these computers are looking for the number that you called. If it's not there, it moves to the next one. And all of these towers keeping record of the phones that it's communicating with. This entire network is run by computers that know where the device is. That's how they can connect a call so quickly.
Yo, this nigga is
But
cooking right now.
they
Let
can
him
only
cook.
connect wirelessly. So they hit the gateway. The gateway goes to copper. And this copper line is how we can connect multiple switches together, and switches contain lots of cell towers. That way we can have a wireless network that's actually got a backbone built on phone cables. And so even though we're using a wireless device, it's actually touching copper. It's actually going to copper. So it doesn't go into space and it doesn't come down.
Yo, he's cooking.
And anywhere where you don't have a
Son
cell
is Chef
tower,
Ramsay right now.
you're not going to have cell coverage.
He's teaching
So if you're
niggas
out in
how
ocean,
the
for example,
phones. Son, the defense can't. Son, listen.
that sounds
If the
kinda
defense
silly,
try
but
that
you
dumb
want
shit,
to
talk about,
see the
oh, well,
cell
how do
tower,
you know? He
that's
going,
gonna
bro,
have
what you
a
mean?
communication.
I'm an expert
So
in this
is
shit,
how
nigga. What you
network,
talking about?
routes
Nigga,
your
I know
call.
where you was last
And
night. How about
each of
that?
these computers maintains a log.
They shouldn't have been hating on
And that's
Dolph
part
like
of
that.
the
Should have
phone
let him do
email
his
records
thing,
that
of
we
course.
get
But when you got a bunch of crabs in a barrel, that's
Now,
the
that
type of shit that
rectangular
happens. That's why Dolph
antenna
should have left.
You see on that tower
That's what
head,
happens
it
when you try to
broadcasts
be
radio signal.
the king of
in
your
a
hood.
lab, in a laboratory environment.
It's always
that
other
is what
somebody else
that
that want to be the
antenna
king
is
too, bro.
broadcasting In a perfect environment. It's
some real
about a
street
20
dumb
degree
shit, bro. It
spread.
happens
I'm
all the
sorry,
time.
120
Dolph wasn't the
degrees
first,
spread.
and he won't be
And
the
it
last.
broadcasts out.
Rest in peace to
But it
Dolph,
also
though.
has a little
It's
bit
just
on
real
the side
shit.
and some on
Reminds
the
me
back.
of the XXX case.
That's in a
Dude
perfect
told because he
lab
got
environment.
paid
This
less,
is
and
usually
he took
what,
all them down. Facts. That's a
if you
fact.
requested
Open and
what
shut,
a
nigga.
particular antenna,
Open and shut case.
what its frequency broadcast is, you would get
Bro,
a graph much like
You want to know
this.
what? I'm gonna mute this nigga, right?
And based on
Bro, right? So he got to understand, right? He's talking to average niggas, bro. This, like, I don't like people that do too much, bro. Like, nigga, you showing off now, bro. Like, nigga, the jury, bro, like, you're gonna confuse the jury by doing all this, bro. You're confusing them, bro. Like, you're confusing me right now, bro. Like, oh, the cell tower real lobes and da 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 da. All right, nigga, you know what you talking about, bro. But don't nobody give a fuck, bro. You the only nigga that care, bro. Like, bro, like, what's up, bro? Like, nigga, you gonna make the defense not like you, bro. Niggas did not, first of all, niggas gotta take off work to come here. Second of all, we didn't feel like we was gonna come to a fucking science class, bro. Tell niggas what niggas wanna know, bro. Where the hell was son? You heard? God damn, bro. You, like, nigga, you overcooking, bro. You overcooking.
There's too much trouble.
God damn.
if you're unhappy, there's no too much trouble, sir.
Hey, all right, bro.
So this is a mapping from an old case I've done, and I just wanted to show you what my mapping software, or what some
This
of our
nigga
mapping
couldn't wait for
software
this day type
is
shit. You
gonna
know what I'm
report
saying?
out.
Nigga just try out.
So what it's showing you
hopped up.
is accessing a side of the tower. It's
Know what I
showing
mean?
a 120 degree angle.
Nigga was
in
hype.
that shaded
Trial.
area. That is there by the software.
Did someone
to
say
catch your eye
trial?
And let you know. And let me know as a
Cordy ass nigga.
that's
Killing
the
Dolph
direction
was
the
out of
antenna
pure
is broadcasting.
hate.
So it's not to tell you where the
Yo,
device
son,
is.
to be
These are
honest,
talking about which way you're
to
the
be
radio-
honest, bro, from what the first nigga said, bro, from what Cornelius Delius Cornbread said, bro, the nigga said it could have been any one of them niggas, bro. He said it was a hit on all of niggas' head. They was going to go take out whoever they seen first. That's what was said, bro. So was it specifically Dolph? Nah, it was just Dolph time to go. This is what I said yesterday. Salute to Dolph. I'm not a Dolph hater, none of that, bro. I rock with Dolph, bro. it was his time to go. Whenever it's a situation like that and it's just fate, niggas is sitting at a light and you just so happen to drive past the light and you don't see them and they follow you and all that, that's called fate. That's called fate, bro. It was his time to go. So I don't know about the hate part. I know that it was hits on all them niggas' heads. You heard? It was hits on all them niggas' head. It was just Dolph time, bro, because none of the other niggas passed away yet.
That tower. So I can tell you it's using the tower. But I can't
crazy.
tell you where it is, where it's using it from.
Okay, I guess I was trying to figure out, when
Nigga
you
got
said
caught
it's
by
to catch
Nick's
our eye, I think why'd you say this area here was to catch our eye?
I want your eye to know that the phone was accessing that tower from that direction.
And I guess that's why I'm asking it, because that shows more than a direction. That shows a boundary.
It shows an area.
Okay.
That shaded area is just to draw the eye more towards, it's coming from that area.
See,
Okay.
bro? Like, bro,
Instead of
he's
behind
going to
it.
confuse niggas.
So is this bound? So I guess I'm trying to just get things straight.
'Cause
Is
it's not
this boundary
accurate.
a strict boundary when we
Absolutely
start?
not.
Absolutely not. Okay,
No,
that's
absolutely
what I thought. Okay, so this is illustrative of sort of an area or a direction, but this boundary very well may extend a little further or a little less, not be perfectly arc-shaped, and may.
Yes, sir. That boundary has absolutely nothing to do with the cell site coverage. Nothing at all.
So
It is
why are
put
you
in by the
showing it?
software
Yo, bro, this nigga
just
is
as
a goofy.
illustrative, just to know which direction.
Nigga putting too
that
much
antenna was
seasoning. You
going
didn't have to
on.
show this, bro. You could have just showed
Yes, sir.
your information as far as the case. You trying to teach niggas, but this shit is not
The next
accurate.
slide.
It's not accurate.
This is
Cornbread.
actually what a cell site broadcasting looks like. That is two cell sites broadcasting two different sectors, and that topmost antenna is in red, that bottommost is in blue, and you can see how they overlap each other and bleed over into each other and have that side lobe and the back. So like he was saying, that where was this device, because this is from an actual case but not this case, where was the device that when it was accessing that tower? If it's the red, it's somewhere inside that shaded red area.
Bro, this
When
is
it
not
accessed the blue
accurate.
tower, the tower I have labeled as blue, I'm sorry. It's somewhere in the blue.
Who else did they want besides Dolph? I thought he was the only target. Nah, man, you gotta go back and you gotta watch my previous lives, man.
Coverage area.
Cause the nigga was
And I'm
in
saying
court
tower.
telling, bro.
Right now, we're
One of the
looking at
shooters was in court telling, bro.
On a tower.
All right, he
So
said
we're
Big
looking at
Juke
the
put a hit out
broadcast
on
coverage
all
of an antenna
PRE artists,
on that,
and they was having the
tower
Thanksgiving
and
turkey
broadcast
drive, so
for
they was going
one
out to
antenna
go
on that
hit
bottom
any
tower.
one of those artists they
See
was
how it
going out to go
overlaps.
get. It
Okay,
just
so
so
when you
happened
see-
when
understand
as soon
what you're
as
saying
they
about overlap,
left
like-
they crib and they hit that light, young Dolph was
This thing's
driving
gonna
this
go
way
out.
in a car that everybody
This thing's gonna
recognizes.
go out, and they're
It
gonna
was his
overlap
time
each
to
other.
go.
Yes, sir.
What are the colors?
Period.
I don't understand this. So there's.
He said it was a
there's
hit
this
on all of them
brighter
niggas.
Red, pink, thing,
All of them.
and then there's purple.
That purple is the mixture of that blue and that pink.
I got you. All right. So
Where they're
this
bleeding
light
together.
blue down here.
Is the bottom tower.
Okay, and then the pink is the
Niggas
top
in the
tower.
comments is
Yes,
like,
sir.
get
But
to the
where they-
records
where
already.
they
Facts, bro.
overlap
Like,
is
what are
the
we
purple.
doing? This not even
Yes, sir.
from this
So
case,
now we
bro.
see that we're never
I don't
dealing.
like
It doesn't
people
look
like
like
this, bro, because
we're ever
niggas
going to
be
be
doing too
dealing with
much.
straight lines or straight arcs and just 120 degrees.
Never. No, sir.
Okay, and it looks like we're also going to be dealing with multiple towers at the same time.
Yes, sir.
I gotta get my daughter some
And
milk.
that
I'll be right back. I'm gonna let
120
this
degree
play
mark,
for y'all. I'll
you
be
can
right
see on
back,
the
man.
pink, there's
I'm gonna
some
let y'all
behind
listen to this
There's
nigga
some on
cook,
the side
man.
of it.
I'll be right back.
So that tower, those radio frequencies are actually bleeding back behind.
Let him
So
cook.
you can be behind that tower and still connect to the opposite face. It all depends on the traffic of that tower. And these maps, that mapping was done at a specific date and time. It will change based on weather. It's rainy, the tower's not going to go out as far. We're going to have a music fest downtown. They're going to shrink, they're going to turn down the strength of the tower so that it encompasses a smaller area, because you have more people in a smaller area. So these towers, they breathe. The range of the tower that could be maximum, and then they could turn down the power, and it would be smaller.
So I'm going to ask a question that may skip ahead, but I just want to go ahead and ask it. For what I'm getting already from this, and correct me if I'm wrong, is you or anybody's not going to be able to pinpoint exactly where a cell phone is in terms of a meter or 2 meters or 10 meters or 20 meters at any particular time.
No, sir.
Okay. What I'm getting is that we're talking about areas.
Yes, sir.
What I'm getting is you could tell me whether or not a cell phone is in this area, and this is an area downtown called Uptown, okay, and not in Midtown over here.
And one thing to point out that I left out is all those little blue dots in there. Those are other cell towers. So
that can help me exclude where I'm looking.
absolutely, because a cell phone it's not going to grab.
This thing's in the middle of nowhere, and even if we didn't get any closer, you'd still know. It's a Jeep Grand Cherokee. The same way you know you can keep the concert going, even after the encore. Or
Can't hold any more, that tower will let you skip it, and you will grab the next one that's available to it. But you're probably not going to skip 3 towers, because the probability of those towers being full at that exact point in time. So
I'm probably, you can see where my cursor is right here?
you would be closer to the towers than you would be out there. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so if I'm accessing one of these 2 towers right here, right, then my phone's probably not 4 or 5 towers over right here.
Correct.
Okay, I got you.
And especially looking at this map, that little blob of pink down at the bottom right-hand corner is coming from that tower at the top. But there's, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 towers from that tower to that blob. If that device is in that blob, it's probably not going to grab that tower that's up at the top. It's going to grab one of the ones that's closest to it that's available, the closest available tower. Yes, sir. And I had mentioned a few of these things. The coverage is never perfect. Things like buildings and the weather. Downtown we have the river. Cell phone radio waves reflect off water. And the range of that tower antenna is going to be based on the population, the terrain, the number of towers around it, because the device is always going to grab the nearest available tower, closest available, not the closest available.
We back.
And with that,
Do we begin your work on this case?
yes, sir. All right. Just want to make sure that those.
Like, bro, this nigga took a half hour to just say some bullshit, bro. What's up with son?
Yes, sir.
What's up with Guy?
At some point during this investigation,
Guy is wild.
did you receive call detail records for phones relating to the investigation of the murder of young Dolph?
I did.
In particular, did you receive call detail records for a telephone that was identified to you as belonging to Justin Johnson?
Yes, sir, I did.
Did you receive call detail records for a phone identified to you as belonging to Cordelia Smith?
Yes, sir.
Did those call detail records have what I'm calling tower location information?
They did, yes, sir.
Damn.
Were you asked certain questions? Did we ask you certain questions about what you could determine about those phones?
Yes, sir.
All right. You can begin.
So in February of this year, I met with Attorney Hagerman and the case investigator, Jesse Browning, and they gave me call detail records on this 901-236-1625.
Damn. Put that nigga phone number out there.
by a search warrant by the investigator on the case in December of 2021.
For the record, is that the phone that was described to you as belonging to Justin Johnson?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then they'd asked me to look over these records on November 17th, 2021, between 1 a.m. and 10 p.m. on November 17th. And that was the analysis done on the 236.
That's for the whole day. They want to see where he was moving the whole
In
day.
April of this year, they brought
But
me
the
another phone number,
problem with these cell tower records is it cannot pinpoint exactly where somebody is.
513-6236. And again, they were obtained by a search warrant in December of 2021. And on this device, they only asked a time frame of November 17th between 11 a.m. and 10 p.m. So not as many hours on the second phone number. This is very, very difficult to see from this angle. So you're probably going to not be able to make all this out. But this is an overview of Shelby County, Memphis, Tennessee, with the locations that they had given to me with regards at these dates and times. These locations are important. Can you overlap the cell records? Just show movements. And
let me go ahead and interrupt you and try to walk us through just location for a second.
Yeah, bro, because this nigga doing a terrible job.
Here, we have people not from Memphis to start. Okay.
Copy that.
Mississippi River, downtown Memphis. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
This is probably about where we are, right about here or something. Is that right? I think that's the bridge.
Oh, okay. I see the cursor. I couldn't see it. I apologize.
Oh,
Yes,
sorry.
that is correct.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Downtown Memphis. I go up here to my green dot here. It's a few miles away. Is that Crosstown Concourse?
Yes, sir.
There actually is a yellow line that connects. It's just probably impossible to see from where they are. And if I go to my next thing here, this is East Memphis. And the line is to Valero gas station.
Yes, sir.
Is that correct? I go here to the red dot, South Memphis. This is near the airport. This is the homicide scene at 2370 Airways.
Yes, sir.
So
And
basically,
I go
what
down
they
further
did
south.
was the police gave them the pinpoints of the four locations where the shit happened, right?
Apartments. Used to be 2A apartments.
The gas station,
So,
the apartments
South Memphis,
before they did it and after they
homicide
did it,
scene,
and the
technically
homicide
South
scene.
Memphis. You familiar with the neighborhood
What he's
Orange
going to do
Mound?
is overlap the
In
cell
Orange
tower
Mound.
records to see if they were in
Valero
these
gas
areas
station,
or where they was
University of
traveling.
Memphis, East
If
Memphis.
they were in the vicinity at that time.
Crosstown
That's
next
really
to
what they
downtown.
doing right now. Hit that like
A
button,
few miles from
subscribe.
where we're at.
Yes, sir.
And all this, so you go back to tell me what we're looking at here. What's all this stuff?
So I loaded the call detail records in an application called PLX by Penlink. And I did that so I can pull up every cell tower within 10 miles of, of Memphis, Tennessee, dead center, not downtown, but kind of dead center of Memphis, Tennessee. And based on the cell site list that I got from Indicac, there were 563
God
T-Mobile
damn.
towers within 10 miles
Woo.
of Memphis, Tennessee.
All these little
Based on
triangle
all those
shits
towers,
is cell
we're gonna
towers.
Look at the ones that the device accessed.
These is
during
all
the
cell
time frame
towers.
That was requested of me.
These is all the cell towers around the areas. What's this? Homicide scene. This is Keita's
zoomed in location for
cookies,
the
champ.
homicide scene on Airways that was just north of the airport.
Okay, so this is Nikita's Cookies.
Yes, sir.
Airways Boulevard.
Yes, sir.
That's Makita's cookies. Next.
One second. Yeah, might as well.
Good girl, watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
We had a couple slides that became not relevant, and so we've taken them out. So,
Yes, sir.
But they're still on the computer, so we're fast forwarding basically.
Wilding right now.
Is that where you take back up?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Like, bro, can we? Bro, this is the worst witness. Like, he's very knowledgeable, but this nigga is
This is
the worst.
a screenshot of the document that we received from T-Mobile. This is one of the first pages of the
T-Mobile
call
telling
detail.
on y'all niggas, bro.
And what we've got here is the name and address of the subscriber, this top red box. And it comes back to the Curia Guy and the address of 2667 Visor. And then at the bottom, the activation and termination dates of this account. So when was this account created? And the activation date was on 9/22 of 2020.
Through the investigation, are you familiar with that to be a relative of Justin Johnson?
Yes, sir, that's correct. That's Justin Johnson's sister. And this is the subscriber information for the second phone number, the name and address of the subscriber, Cornelius Smith, and the subscriber address of 1766 Wild Rose in Memphis, Tennessee.
So Smith's phone is actually subscribed to him, or he's actually a listed
Yes, sir.
subscriber.
Yes, sir.
And Johnson's phone is the sister.
Yes, sir. That's correct. And then the activation and termination dates, at the time we received this, it was activated on 9/25 of 2021.
All right, looks like we're beginning with the questions that you were asked to analyze with regard to 236-1625, which you testified is the phone described to you as Justin Johnson's.
Yes, sir. And these were the questions that, from our meeting, that they were asking, am I able to determine from these records if the device left the crosstown concourse? If I was able to determine if the device went to the Valero gas station at Park and Highland, am I able to determine if the device returned to the crosstown concourse? And then again, did the device leave crosstown again?
Kamala supports taxpayer-funded sex changes for prisoners.
Surgery.
For prison. Bro,
So it's 12:21 p.m.
oh, this election shit is terrible, bro.
Then was I able to determine if the device went to the Gospel Gardens apartments? And did the device return to the crosstown concourse after that? Those are the questions that were asked of me. That was the basis of what I was looking for during this analysis.
Yo, this nigga set a presentation up. He's a clown, bro. This is clown work right here.
The records come universal, so that no matter where you are in the world, you can adjust the time to your local time. And our software does that, and we can do that looking at the data, instead of make a copy, and then I analyze the copy of these call detail records. And at this time, we were outside of daylight savings. So our time zone here in Memphis, Tennessee is UTC -6, spring forward, fall back. So
Yo, what the fuck is
I
this
adjusted
nigga talking
the
about?
call detail records to our local
What's
time
these
zone.
niggas
I
at
did
the
not
scene
link
of
them
the
to
crime, bro? Cornball. Hey, bro, it's corny, bro.
And then The second phone number, the 901-513-6236, again, these records were received from T-Mobile
Yo, this
and
nigga is
UTC,
the
and I
worst.
adjusted the time zones on them as well. And only question asked on this phone number were between the hours of 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. what towers were being accessed by this device. Now, they asked me until 10 p.m. There was no activity on the device from, I think, 5:48 p.m. to 10 p.m. That's why the hours 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. is listed in this slide, because there was nothing to look at after 5 p.m. So 5 p.m., 10 p.m., there was nothing.
And this is the Cornelia Smith phone?
Yes, sir. So these were the tools that I used to look at this information.
Oh my
The program,
God, bro.
It's web-based called CellHawk.
This nigga
I use
is
Microsoft
whack.
Excel, because the records come in a TXT format or a PDF.
What's up, bro?
But I can make a copy.
Instead of just
and then I
showing the
can change
information, he trying to show everything. Oh, this is what they asked me. This is what I did. This is the programs I use. Who cares, bro? Who cares, bro? This shit is corny.
When these files are opened up in Excel, they are actually pretty wide. So we hide a couple of the rows when we're not trying to use that information because it's not relative to the investigation. We can hide out the device ID, the IMSI, the IMEI, and so what you've got across the top, and you can't see it, and that's why we use really big monitors, because these fonts are so small, and the rows across the top are pulled from the records. And what you've got is the date and time, and then I changed it from UTC to Central Standard.
I got ADHD, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
And the duration is,
I got ADHD, bro.
how
This
long
nigga
that
is
call
corny.
lasted. The direction of the call, was it leaving the mobile device or incoming or outgoing?
This is like the filler from an anime champ. Yo, bro, what's this like, bro? Just tell niggas where niggas was, bro.
Is the dead center of that antenna of that 120 degrees. Then that azimuth, you're gonna have 60 degrees to the left of it, 60 degrees.
I'm about to go make breakfast and come back, eat, get my coffee. Like, this nigga still gonna be explaining shit that niggas ain't see yet.
But the cell company knows the azimuth of that antenna. They're reporting that to us. Then the location of the cell tower used, they provide it in two different ways to us. They give us the latitude and longitude of the exact tower, and that is perfect. Because a lot of times you see a tower out in the middle of a field. That field has a physical address on a road, but that's not where the tower is. So they give us the lat and long, latitude and longitude of that tower.
The lat
so
and
we can walk
long.
right
Man,
through
shut
it
up.
using GPS if we had to repair it.
The lat and long.
They also give us the physical address of the tower, which would be the address of the road that it's numbered off of. And they're usually not going to be in the same spot. The physical address is where you would go, then you would see the tower somewhere on that property.
I have a couple questions. I know these stuff we get to, but I don't want to forget them, so I'm just going to go ahead and ask them. You mentioned duration of a call.
Yes, sir.
So if I see a call between one person and another person on these call detail records, and let's say it's 8 seconds or 10 seconds or 12 seconds or whatever the time is, does that mean those people talk for 8 seconds or 10 seconds or 12 seconds?
It means you hit the send button and then hit the end button. That's the duration of that call. Whether there was communication between two people or a voicemail being left, or you called and you listen to somebody's voicemail, I don't really feel like leaving a message at the end. That's the duration of that call.
So the duration doesn't actually mean two people necessarily talking to each other.
Bro, like, we've been down this road before. Get to the goddamn conclusion. On my soul.
Is this same sort of stuff done for like text messages and stuff?
Yes, sir. On the T-Mobile network, though, text messages don't have cell site location. It's routed through the network, but they don't tell you which tower it was using. So now we're looking at calls and data sessions.
I got you. So with text messages, we're more limited on T-Mobile.
Yes, sir. And now we're looking at the phone number 901-236-1625, which belongs to Justin Johnson.
Here we go.
And from 1 a.m. to 2:35 a.m., this device accessed a tower. Now this is where we're talking about the shaded area. The shaded area is just showing which direction the antenna was broadcasting its radio signals. It just happened to cover the crosstown that you see. I dropped a pin in there to denote the location of the crosstown. So that device was accessing that tower, and of course it was providing coverage for that location from 1 a.m. to 2:35 a.m.
And so let me ask a couple of things here. First of all, there's almost impossible to see from where they're sitting. But this red dot here is the crosstown concourse?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you say from 1 a.m. to 2:35. Does that mean there is one phone call that lasts an hour and 35 minutes?
No, sir. The transactions that were recorded, the events, the calls are on the next slide, sir.
Okay, very good. Switch to the next one.
And we can only map the data if it's there. So if there's a transaction that doesn't have a latitude and a longitude, we can't map it. So what we're looking at is what I could map. And there were 12 different events, like all mobile outgoing incoming calls, between 1 a.m. and 2:35 a.m. And all of those accessed that tower during that time frame.
I got you. So here's the list of calls, incoming and outgoing, and the ones that we have information on all hit that tower that covers Crosstown?
Yes, sir.
And is it fair to say you would not be able to say if that phone is on the 8th floor of the concourse or the 2nd floor of the concourse?
No way to know, sir.
Wouldn't be able to say whether or not